Mark Farner talks about the last conversation he had with Terry Knight, their infamous manager who was accused many times of taking too much off the payroll, basically giving the band salaries, but taking too much publishing, taking too much off the record contract. Many years after they parted ways, lead singer and lead songwriter of Grand Funk, Mark Farner, had one last conversation with him where he did tell him he forgave him. But he also told him exactly what he did to the band. And Terry Knight's reaction to all this made his jaw drop. He didn't expect it. That last conversation you had with him, we've talked about it before, but do you think, forgiving someone, and I said this last time I talked to you, that hit the audience, like just blew them away. I mean, up on top of that, the video did incredibly well. Do you think he got it when you talking to him that last time?
I don't think that anybody who manipulates like that has a concept of forgiveness. They just
doesn't have the software. He doesn't have the software. Maybe it's just not in him.
Bingo, brother.
Remind me again, what did you tell him?
I told him that I forgave him.
Yeah.
And I went down a list of some of the things that were very obvious that happened, not only the contract between Capitol Records and what he did to us there, but when we did our European tour and he told us that he was going to put the money, because we couldn't take the tax hit coming back to the US, that he was going to put the money in a Swiss bank account in the most stable world currency, which at the time I believe he said was Deutschmarks.
Mm-hmm.
So like $1.5 million. We never saw 1 penny of it because he took it and he put it in his name. But I reminded him that I know all of this now. And besides this, whatever else that you've done, I want it out of my life. I want free from it. So that's why I forgive you. And I hope you can understand. And I hope that you can forgive yourself and get right with God.
Did he say anything?
He was on the other end of the phone going, well, if you ever get to where you're going to have a divorce, well, just call me because I know all about that. I mean, after saying what I said to him, that is what he said to me. And that's what kind of gave me the impression that he wasn't going there. He wouldn't, like you say, the software wasn't available.
Well, as they say down south, that dog won't hunt. He couldn't do it.
Yeah.
With Terry, what did he bring to the table? I mean, each time we've talked about Terry and what happened, and I'll reiterate that when I do a preamble to the video. But what did he bring to the table to make this machine work?
He brought the hype. And he had the gift of gab. Yeah. There was a banker lady who fronted him some money based on what he promoted, and I don't know because I wasn't privy to the conversations. I just saw them interacting, and I said, boy, she's really got a lot of confidence in him. And he was able to win her, and that he had that about him, that he could actually win your confidence. Even though he's lying through his ass, he could win your confidence. He's that, an actor, a total poser. But that's what he had going for him. He didn't have the fairness that we hoped that would have been there. When I kicked open the lawyer's desk and by accident and looked down, and here's the contract between Terry Knight and Capitol Records. We were signed to Terry Knight for the record deals, not Capitol. Capitol was releasing them, but it was a production deal between Goodnight Productions and Capitol Records. And he told us the band was receiving 6%. This is more than the Beatles got. We believed him. At that point, we were still young, 20-some-year-old, early 20s. And we believed him. We went, wow, we're getting more than the Beatles. And then I kicked that desk drawer open. I looked down. I see a contract between Terry Knight and Capitol Records for 16%, Brother John. 16. That means he's keeping 10, and the band splits 6, and then he takes a management commission of that 6%, and then he takes my publishing, which is 50% of what that song will make. So, man, he was able to do that all with a smile and a very convincing. I hope, he got a clear head before he checked out of his bone suit. I hope he had time to regret, even if it wasn't available to him, just, to go to that spot and go, man, I wish I would have. I hope that people learned from watching and hearing, and that they're learning now from your and my conversation here, that those people are out there. They can be very convincing. They can be your brother. I mean, that's what he always called you. I'm the fourth band member. I'm your brother. I'm the fourth band member, because that's what he wanted us to believe. And we bought into it. We were just young kids. Oh man, to know now and go back and do it over.
Well, the good thing is, I hate that we're happy you're still around. We'll have more from Mark Farner in the next few days. Keep looking for the full video in the top of the description. When it's ready, it'll be on all the videos. You'll be able to access it. All the information at the very top of the description. We have brand new Rock History Music hats. We're very excited about this because people have been bugging us for baseball caps forever. There's 2 different kinds. There's links at the top of the description. You can donate to the channel or join that Patreon we told you about. Mark Farner has a brand new segment on his website, markfarner.com, which is called Farner Chords, where you can learn how to play like he does. It's for advanced users, but if you're there, check it out. Links in the description. And of course, comment on our videos, share our videos on social media, subscribe to the channel, and like our videos. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music. Take care of yourself.